Hello, this is BottleTreeBob, and I'd like to kind of talk with y'all a little bit about the bottle trees and kind of how we got started in building these bottle trees. And the first bottle tree I actually ever encountered was back when I was a child. And actually in my neighborhood, we actually had bottle trees. People would go out to the edge of the yard or whatever, and they would break a bush, and then they would put a bottle over there and which for the bottle trees. And as we got a little bit later in life, one of my sisters was telling me about talking about the bottle trees back when we was kids and all, and she was telling me about how they had come back in fashion and how everybody wanted a bottle tree. So that pretty well started me on building a bottle tree, a metal bottle tree. I had a background in welding and that type stuff, and so I started trying to build some bottle trees. And of course I wanted my trees to look authentic. I tried to use this tree right here as kind of a storm tree. We've had many storms over not just the South, but all over the United States, tornadoes and such. And I built this to just kind of represent that. And it just kind of represents a tree that has pretty well had a pretty tough time. But anyway, you can see that, and it's become kind of popular. Now this tree right here, this is just starting this tree, and this is kind of what we call a crooked peach tree. And we just tried to build it kind of like this Chilton County peach that we live next to down here. And most of my trees, I try to put something that looks like a tree instead of just trying to use straight lines and such. I try to put some curves and put some reality in it that it really could. It really could work. And as far as the history of the bottle trees, I think Felder Rushing has got a real good explanation, and you can go on my website and then go on to his. He's got about the best explanation of the origination of the bottle trees. Now, I do have a lot of people, a lot of my customers, a lot of people ask me, do you really believe that they catch haints or ward off the evil spirits? And my answer to that is, of course I believe that. I've had bottle trees out here for probably 8 or 10 years, and I have yet to see a haint or a ghost, so I certainly believe in them.